Hi everyone, welcome back to Open. And bueno, are you ready to morir soñando? Well, you're definitely gonna die of laughter. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah. All right. So our last guest, I should say, is a first-generation Dominican native to the Bronx. She has made a name for herself both in stand-up and in digital media. She's appeared on platforms such as HBO, Amazon Prime, and Fuse, and that's just to name a few. And she is the co-founder of the comedy showcase Maurice Soñando, a safe creative platform which highlights Dominican stand-up comedians and its culture. Here to share more, we welcome actor, comedian, and content creator, Sasha Merci.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you so much for having me.
Ay, Dios mío.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to be here.
We're so happy to have you here.
Oh my God.
I'm so happy you're back in New York.
I am so happy to be back in New York. I feel like I am home, and I'm just like, I feel like I can do anything.
Welcome home.
I feel powerful.
You know what? You're radiant. How about that?
Oh,
It shows.
oh, I've been drinking a lot of water.
Good.
And a lot of vitamin C, all of that stuff, facials, everything.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
where it's at.
That's where it's at.
Not being inside,
Yeah.
being outdoors, right? Well, New York has that effect on people because
Yeah.
New York is an outdoors type of town, right? I mean, not to say that LA isn't, but
Yeah.
there's something more secluded when you're in LA.
So LA is beautiful, and what I love about LA is the scenery, and I love the locals in LA. I love, the natives, the
Right.
LA natives. I think what makes it difficult when you're an entertainer in Los Angeles, it just feels very isolating because you are interacting with a lot of transplants who are there for their career, not to build friendships or to build actual connections, which I think for real things to happen, you have to create real connections. And I think that's the most isolating part about Los Angeles. And it's so vast and it's geographically so spread out
I
that
know,
it's
right?
harder for people to like link up. And, for example, like here, you could get $1 pizza.
Right.
You could walk outside, get yourself $1 pizza. Out there, there's no such thing because you have to get in your car, pay for gas, and get your $1 pizza.
Yeah, pero ni me habla de pizza ni pizza in California. Get dollar pizza.
Get dollar-
No. Let's talk about the crust, okay?
Yeah.
No.
It's not even the same over there.
I think pizza was a bad example for you to use because I'm a pizza snob, and that's the one thing I missed when I was over there
Yeah.
was pizza.
Yeah.
Forget about
Yeah.
paying $1.
You're
I
right.
was just pizza.
You're so right. There's no good pizza over there.
Ay, Dios mío.
There isn't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if anybody from California gets offended, pero come to New York and then you're going to
You're gonna get
understand
some
what we're talking
good
about.
pizza. But like what I'm saying is like it's harder to like get around. You have to get in your car.
I know. I got
It's
your
like
point.
it's
I didn't
like
mean to just brush your point.
No, but you're right about the pizza. There's no good pizza. But I was like talking to people. I call it the get stuck culture because you're stuck in traffic. You're stuck in conversations you don't want to have. You're stuck in parties. Like you know what I mean? Like you have to plan your day. And if you plan your day and you cancel it, you have nothing to do all day.
Right.
So that's how it is, and a lot of the times people like you to go to their house,
Right.
and usually when you go to their house, there's no reception, so now you're stuck in their house, and you're like, so it's like, it's very different. Out here, you can just move around and do stuff, but out there, you kind of like, so.
No. We're in the therapy chair,
Yeah.
okay? We're like, tell me about it. Tell me about it, Sasha.
I've been waiting to talk about this for a really hot minute.
But it's true,
It's so
right?
true.
I know.
I wish I was
I
lying.
did it. Been there, done that. I understand that point of just being in this. For me, it's foreign. For me, it was foreign. Coming from New York, again, just being able to step outside and find culture and be in community, or even if it's that you're not even talking to anybody, there's this force field of energies crossing. It makes a world of a difference.
It makes a world of a difference. I feel like New York City is literally a melting pot of culture, energy, and that is what lacks throughout America, I feel. Because like once you leave New York City,
Yes.
other places just feel like it's light years behind.
Yes.
And when it comes to connecting with people, when it comes to talking to people, when it comes to like you can connect with anyone anywhere and
Right.
have conversations. And I think outside of New York City, people are more reserved. So yeah.
Yeah, and segregated.
and segregated.
I said it.
You said it. No, but that's true.
Because
It's
we're
the
dealing
facts.
with
You're
this.
saying the facts. It's true.
I mean, we're dealing with stuff right now that it's mind-boggling. Like,
Yeah.
we should be moving in a forward fashion,
Yeah.
but really, the conversation is about you and your transition into New York. I noticed you're a lot busier already, and you just
Yeah.
got here.
Oh my God, yes. And I feel like, and remember we had that conversation in New Orleans
Or July of 2024.
Yes, and you were basically saying like when you make the right decision, the world opens up for you. And I think coming back, I made the right decision because the world is literally like opening up. And you know, I created Mori Soñando with my best friend Glory. We co-founded this comedy show because we don't have representation within the comedy world. And if you don't see yourself represented, what do you got to do? You have to create it. And with this show, we want to inspire people to create as well. So in the future, we can partner up together. And, you know, sometimes people feel like it's some sort of like, oh, you guys are doing your own thing. It's like, no, we're trying to open doors so that it's easier for you to create, it's easier for us to later on come together. And before you start to criticize that, start thinking to yourself, what am I doing and how am I contributing and should I join? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
creating, so
Yeah,
creating space.
I'm shaking my head. It's like, really? Like,
Yeah.
like there's a lot of platforms for us?
Yeah, there's not enough. There's not
but
enough.
For anybody to make any comment like that,
Yeah.
it's kind of like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I just don't want people to see it that way. I want people to see it as like, you know what, they're doing it, I can too.
Right.
So that is always my thing. If you see me doing it, that means that you could do it too. I'm here for questions. I can help you, assist you. A lot of people too that are starting to do what I do, they ask me like, what should I do? And how should I start my business? And all these things that I was struggling with, I'm so happy that I did because now I can give advice.
Right.
And so that's the beauty of like
You
being the first to do stuff, but also like the pain. But I'm so happy to, you know, to do it for my community.
Yeah, but you know, you figured out a formula, and for me,
yeah.
I'm all about innovation and pioneering,
Yeah.
and you know, learning through trial and error. There's nothing better than learning from your own experiences, really. And so far, y'all have really brought it up. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, you're over there doing it at United Palace.
Yeah, we partnered up with Buchanan.
I know this last round, right?
It was honestly phenomenal and beautiful. And I just, again, want to inspire people to continue. And for Latinos, comedy, when you think about funny, you think about your grandma, you think about your aunts, your uncles, your family in the living room, in your sala. That's who you think about when you think about funny. But we never necessarily think about it as a career choice.
Right.
So my brothers, I feel like they're funnier than me, but I was the smart one to make it my career.
Right,
you know what I mean? So I'm like, just give me the material, I'll write it, I'll make the money. But it's also opening the door and being like, look, we have this talent that we haven't, you know, nurtured because we were told not to. Like these spaces aren't for us. So that's why creating these spaces and having this platform and being here is so important.
Hey, even as a woman, right?
Yep.
Even as a woman, because I will say, you know, when I attended Mori Soñando, I could count like maybe on two fingers how many stand-up women comedians were part of the lineup, right? Because that's another part that you're opening up as well. You're creating the safe space for women to feel more confident about, because stand-up is no joke, okay?
It's no joke.
It really is. I'm scared of stand-up.
Yeah, it's no joke, it's scary, but it's also very liberating. And so one of our last shows, we only had women line up.
Nice.
And,
but that's not the one I attended. I'm saying, you know, from what my experience.
1000%. It's like starting little by little. It's like, it is cultural, like giving our culture a platform.
Right.
And then expanding it and being like, okay, we're starting here, but we're going to expand to the Caribbean culture as well.
Nice.
You know, because we don't have that support and we need that.
Right. Beautiful. And the title is hilarious too. Let's tell everybody what
So
Mori Soñando is.
Okay, so
I mean, we know it means,
yeah,
you know,
so-
to dream, to die dreaming, but it's something else.
Yo, live your dreams or die dreaming.
That's it.
Die dreaming and never accomplishing it. I feel like
But it's something else.
it's something else.
Mori Soñando.
It's a drink. It's a Dominican drink. It's so I remember my brother, he was asking his father, he's like, what are you drinking? He was like, Mori soñando. He's like, what? What is that? He was like, die dreaming. And it's a drink that it's orange juice and milk, and it sounds horrible, but it's actually pretty delicious. A lot of people do it very differently. But if you do it right, it just tastes like an orange icicle. Like it's so creamy, it's so good. And so we wanted to do something that, one, it represents the culture, but also it can be translated to a bigger theme. It's like, you know, we have these dreams that, are we gonna go for them? Are we gonna strive to have them? Or are we just gonna dream and die never accomplishing these dreams? And so that, it was like a double entendre for us. So we were just very much like, this is important, let's do it, let's go for it.
We love clever, we love double entendres.
I don't even know if I said it right.
You did, you said it right, you said it right, you
I
said
speak
it right.
English good. I speak English. So yeah, I'm very grateful.
No. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. And then, of course, we had Judy Torres and
Yes.
Judy Reyes on a couple of weeks ago
talk about it.
to promote the Freestyle.
Yeah.
Freestyle, a love story musical, right? And I understand you're now going to be opening up the entire.
Yes, so I will be hosting that event. It's going to be here at the Lovinger Theater, April 12th. I'm so excited because, you know, what they're doing is giving a unique perspective on their experience for freestyle. When I was growing up, I was just listening to it. When I go to the store, like, you'll hear like, tell it to my heart, or like, show me you really need me, tiki tiki, kicking king. So
Yeah.
like, I know of these songs, but I don't know the culture. I don't know the story. I don't know. I never grew up.
Because it's not your generation.
It's not my generation.
All right, I'm dating myself now.
It's all good because, like, she, you know, like they say, it's they're trying to literally let people know this is part of history and the Latino culture at the time, for Latino Americans specifically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and everyone else, but they're giving a unique perspective of two people who fell in love around that time and what that means to them. And I think there is no beautiful way to talk about this point in time, this timepiece, if it isn't through love.
Right.
And I think that love is universal, and I think that we are going to find new love tracks for us to listen to now. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Like, it's just like very
no, because I know that a lot of the next generation will say who listen to freestyles because their parents listen to
Yeah.
freestyle. So it's nice to know that it's going to keep getting passed on. I consider freestyles to be our urban classics. I grew up on freestyle,
Yeah.
so I have like.
And you
this-
have Kendrick Lamar, who sampled a freestyle song in the song Squabble Up. So that's also pretty amazing. Like, people are listening to them and be like, I don't know, I think this is cool, but where does this come from? And so I'm very excited that they're doing this. They're doing this theatrical premiere here in the, I know that they've done other iterations, but here in Lehman College, and I'm just really excited for them. I'm happy to be part of the project, and you know, I want so many people to come out and support.
That's right, and to learn about the culture through a love story.
Through love, through a love story.
I love it, love it. Yeah, and so as we wrap up, I know you have some stand-up shows coming up really quickly. The stand-up show that's right around the corner.
Okay, so I have so many of them. So I'm like,
I know, but the one that's coming up, I know
the
I'm
one that's
gonna
coming
mention
up,
it.
we have it's gonna be in the New York Comedy Club. On East 4th Street. So New York Comedy Club, East 4th Street at 7 p.m. I have another one at Rodney's on the 25th. And I have another one at The Stand on the 30th.
Wow.
So if you want to know more, just follow me.
Right, on social media.
Yeah,
okay,
right there.
that's the one we're going to make sure that everybody gets on over to.
Yeah,
and
that's on the
in the
30th.
meantime, we are actually recommending that you not go anywhere because my girl Sasha Merci is going to perform some comedy for us in our comedy corner when we come back. Yeah, I know, that's too much fun. Hey everyone, welcome back here now to perform in our comedy corner. Let's give it up for Sasha Merci.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? happy to be here. Okay, we celebrating women today. I see all these women in the audience. I love it. I just want to say that I just moved back from Los Angeles because I don't have a driver's license. No, I don't. And my nephew was like, "Oh my God, you don't got a driver's license like SpongeBob," and I was like, "Your mother." Because you already know real New Yorkers don't have cars, okay? So I don't have a car. I was living in Los Angeles. And, you know, when I was in Los Angeles, I missed my family. And then I came back and I was like, why? Like, why did I miss them? Like, I think to myself, like, do I love them or is it Stockholm Syndrome? Like, I can't tell the difference. Like, for me, the holidays is when my family gets to annoy me the most. Like, I just get so annoyed by them during the holidays. But it's cool, because now that I moved back, I found the trick. The trick is to visit them a week before Christmas. You don't have to spend money on gifts. You know what I mean? You just be like, you know what? I saw you the week before. I'm going to Dominican Republic next week. You know, and it was getting to the point that, like, when you are giving a gift to someone, you're giving them what you can, especially during this economy. And I remember my aunt being like, socks? Again? And I was like, okay, lady, the way things are set up right now. And she's like, but don't you live in Hollywood? Huh? Don't you live in Hollywood? Why don't you make a movie with like Jennifer Lopez or and Denzel Washington? I'm like, they don't even got a movie together. Ma'am, mind your business. Or my niece, oh, this was my favorite. My niece was like, Tia, can I get the iPhone 15? And I was like, I want the iPhone 15. Get a job. I don't care if you're 6. I really do not care. And so here I am back home. I know, it touches your soul a little bit. Because when I was thinking about it, when I was 6, I just wanted a Barbie. Why you want an iPhone 16? What are you doing? What you gotta watch in 4K? So yeah, but I think the worst holiday for me is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the worst holiday for me because I feel like I get to see how undomesticated I am. All right. Like my family is very big on cooking. All right. So Thanksgiving is like the Super Bowl of cooking for us. Right. All right. You can't just pull up with a mystery potato salad. Right. Like you just can't be like, hey, I just made a salad. They're gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Who referred you? Who put you on the list? Was it Tia? Was it grandma? Okay, was it your mom? Who referred you? Because I'm not going to eat that. You're bugging. You're bugging. Like, that's how serious we take it. We treat the kitchen like the VIP section at a club. We do. You be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Who cooked that? Titi Carmen? With the big arms? Yeah, it's going to be good. Put it in the front, put it in the front. Put it in the front, put it in the front. You be like, wait. Who made that? Uzbeki? You know what? Her rice is good, but it's not that bad. Put it in the middle, put it in the middle. And you be like, whoa, what the heck is this? Rosemary cooked that? What is that? Chicken made out of celery? Throw it out. Throw it in the trash. Throw it in the trash. Throw it in the trash. I mean, it's not a time. It's just not a time. It's not a time. Thanksgiving is not the time for you to come with a mystery dish, like, and just try to like do something new. Like, it's just not. That's why I don't cook. I don't bring anything. I don't pretend that I'm gonna be coming with something amazing, so I bring the tequila, all right? So you don't know if I'm gonna be a good time or if I'm gonna be the tequila monster. You just don't know, because the reality is that if you mess up a dish in my family, you're gonna be called that for the rest of your life, okay? So you'll be like, you know who thinks she's better than everybody? Who? Spaghetti and cheese. You know who got a divorce the other day? Who? Spaghetti and cheese. I told her, get rid of that recipe. Now look at you, you single. And then she wanna come and offer a dish. No, just bring the napkin, sweetheart. Like, just bring that, and we're gonna be fine. I hate my family. So, but you know, and that's why I love to do comedy, because my family doesn't see it like a real career, and they don't believe in me, so it's amazing. You know what I mean? So I just get to talk bad about them. And so when I moved to California, I'm gonna leave you with this joke. When I moved to California, nobody told me if you had a car or if you didn't have a car, people think you homeless. Like, straight up, they just think you're homeless. So one day, I'm doing my laundry, I'm wearing my sweats, I'm pushing my cart, and maybe it had a squeak in the wheel. Maybe it had a squeak in the wheel, all right? And as I'm pushing it, it goes, quick, 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 quick. And this homeless dude was like, where's your tent? And I was like, oh my God, I don't got one. He's like, well, I do. And then we started dating. Anyway, that's my time. My name is Sasha Merci. Thank you so much.
Sasha Merci, everyone! Oh, the chicken made out of celery. Yeah, baby.
Spaghetti and cheese, chicken made out of celery.
That's what's up. All right, everyone. Once again, Sasha Merci, actor, comedian, and content creator. Make sure to check out Sasha as she hosts Freestyle, a love story, happening Saturday, April 12th, 7 p.m. at the Lovinger Theater in Lehman College, located at 250 Bedford Park Boulevard West, in the Bronx. And she's also performing at the Running Late Comedy Show, happening Sunday, March 30th at 8 p.m. at the Strand Main Room, located at 116 East 16th Street in Manhattan. For more on Sasha, you can check her out on Instagram at Sasha Merci. She's got some content there as well. All right, mi gente, that is our show today. Thanks to all our guests for coming through. To you, our viewers, for tuning in. If you missed any part of the show, you can check out this episode throughout the weekend and 24 hours a day at BronxNet.tv. I'm Rina Valentin, and from all of us here at Open, may the universe provide paz, prosperity, y amor, and it's Women's History Month here on Open. Woo! Yes. All right, thank you, ladies.